Well, hello and welcome back, and thank you for coming back. Today we are in downtown Cato Paphos, and I've got a gumbaru, and his name is Alexander, and he's got a horse, and he's called Stavros. But hold on a minute, I've got a friend. I just don't know where that friend is. There's people smiling over there. Miss Ochingrasiviala Booth, what have you got to say?
Hello everybody, how nice to see you again. Today, sweet Caroline's lovely girl, Miss Ellie, granddaughter. Forgive my French, but this is how we explain when the relativity going on. Miss Caroline, sweet Caroline, you're gonna enjoy together with your lovely granddaughter this video. I hope so. So, should we continue?
Right, come on, Booth, let's go. We've got places to go and places to see. And I'm not even going to sing Oh Sweet Caroline. Let's get across the road, because this video is not for Sweet Caroline. This is for our new superstar, Miss Ellie. And I think Miss Ellie was a character in a programme called Dallas, which was the greatest soap opera the world has ever seen. Anyway, hold on a second. Look where we are. Miss Ellie, let me show you. Look at that. Welcome to the secret garden, which is part of, how do you say that?
Atrium Cafe Restaurant Bar.
Right.
Probably Miss Ellie had some sweetnesses.
I think so. And I've just understood they do a breakfast. So, I'm not just going to eat your grandmother's breakfast, I'm going to come and eat your breakfast. Now, let's show you as we go in, and we already know the boss. Just to let you into a little secret, we already know the boss. What's his name?
Mr. Matthew.
Mr. Matthew.
A lovely man.
And he's a lovely man, and he's full of character. And Miss Ellie, we had a chat with him, and he tells us he actually remembers you. So, let's have a little look, because there's a few people in here that we actually know. Hold on a second. There he is. There's the boss. And I told him, even if he was the worst man in the world, we'd tell you he's the nicest, but he actually is the nicest man. Say hello.
Hello there.
Say hello to Miss Ellie.
Hello, Sally.
See? And when you come back, he's told us, he's going to cry in a minute, but he's told us that you can eat and drink whatever you want. And you haven't got to pay.
Well. And feed
the fish. But he's also told us he's going to overcharge your grandfather and your grandmother. So that's how he's going to make the money. Anyway, what a nice man. Superstar. Now, this chappie is a friend of Marika's. Hello.
Mr. Eddie.
Mr.
Eddie. Mr. Eddie is
and
my...
we were walking through, and he jumped up and said hello to Marika. And they've known each other for years, correct? A long time.
We haven't seen each other for a long time, and I was very glad, Miss Ellie, I was glad to see him.
Yes.
When I passed firstly, I thought it's not him, and then we couldn't even have a date.
Correct.
Correct? Lovely, Miss
So,
Ellie.
we're going to sit down afterwards and have a chat. He's feeding the fish.
Okay.
These two children are going to feed the fish, Miss Ellie, because we understand you're not here yet. When you arrive, it's your job. Now, we also bumped into this gentleman, whose name is Victor, and he comes from Russia. But to be honest, he's a lovely man, and he's offered to buy me a beer, and we're going to sit there and talk about the Ukrainian and the Russian war, and he is not pro-Putin. So, say hello, Victor. Say hello. How are you?
You party people.
What a great man. What a great man. Now, Miss Marika, are you going to serve me a drink?
Well, you know that I know how to serve the drinks.
You do?
But at the moment being, Mr. Matthew is a boss here.
He is.
Not.
We're going to sack him in a bit. Now, we're going to have a wander around the secret garden, because many, many years ago, I did come here. And to be honest, it's quite busy. Let me show you. And the reason why it's busy, as Miss Ellie knows, is because the food's good, the service is good, he's got fish for you to see, and, I'm losing my English, and he's also got little birds. And this is the main restaurant. Yes, LaBouffe, what have you got to say?
Yeah, we have a lovely bird. You know, I feel like I'm in jungle. So, it's very species, birds, monkeys. I saw one monkey hanging in front of the boss's face.
Yes.
And I thought, oh my God, it's me. I've stayed there forever.
So, yet again, we found something she likes, because she is the naughtiest little monkey in the world. Now, this is the main part of the restaurant. And just so you understand, I have eaten here, and the food is very, very good. As the Carters understand, and as many other people understand. It's a lovely little restaurant. And on another theme I used to talk about, I don't like the old-fashioned Cypriot chairs. Perhaps it's just me, but this restaurant, as you can see, has nice chairs. So you can put your bottom on there, and you can eat a 3-course meal, no problem. Look at the bar. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And the gentleman who owns it, wow, he's a superstar, as you could see. We had absolutely no problem with him. We walked up to him and told him we want to have a walk around. He wants to take us in. Let's follow the boss.
Inside.
Yes, yeah. It's a lovely restaurant. I've eaten here. I have eaten here, by the way. About 10 years ago. You've been here a long time. A long time. Yeah. I think you were here, yeah. But he's invited us to have a good look around, and it is a nice restaurant. These fish
No, they used to be.
appear to have left. Have you eaten them?
No, they're outside.
Ah, they're outside. I thought you might have eaten them. They're not. There's the bar. Miss LaBouffe, get to work.
It's clean. I can
Get to work. Look at that.
tell that it's quite clean and tidy, all organized well.
Goodness.
And yes, if you, I don't think you'll
No
go
money
there.
in there. Never mind.
I know. It's quite clean. It's a freshness in the air, and I believe when these lights will go on, it's going to be beautifully done. And Mr. Bowles, Mr. Matthew, said to us that we can come any time in the evening time, because why? All lightnings and all, you know, the decorations,
Yes.
and everything appears under the night light more
Correct.
beautiful.
What Miss LaBouffe is saying, that in the night time, obviously, in the twilight, the little lights are glistening, there's a different atmosphere, the people are again a little bit more happy. So the boss, we're having a good day. All of the bosses we're meeting are lovely. He, yet again, has invited us to come back one evening, which we will. He said we can eat, he said we can drink, he's in for a shock. And, yes,
Very nice light.
yes, it has.
It has
It's got a beautiful ceiling, as we can see. And it's got a Big Ben clock. Wow. So, you'll always know what time it is. Now, let's have a quick walk around, because this restaurant has been here a long time. I remember when I first came to Cyprus, it was here, and I told him, I'm dying again, I told him that I ate here, and he said, yeah, I was here. Obviously, he doesn't remember me, and I don't remember him. But I remember I came here for a breakfast in the first few weeks that I was here, and it was very, very good. And I came one evening and had a meal with some friends, and again, it was very, very good. And around it, just so you understand, there are various other businesses. And most of the businesses in this side of the plaza have survived. And I would say the reason that they've survived is because of the secret garden. And we now understand why Miss Ellie and the Carters and thousands of other people like this place. Because it truly has a unique atmosphere. Truly. Truly, truly, truly. And it's international. We've got British people, Russian people. Victor's Russian, if you understood. And I've got no problem with Russian people at all, except for one man called Putin, obviously. And there is the menu. And I've scanned the prices, and to be honest, that's not expensive. Miss LaBouffe, what have you got to say?
It's not only not expensive, the variety is so big. I couldn't even expect in the, in the biggest restaurant or 5-star restaurant, wherever. Now, I would like to say that it's the people who are sitting around here, they feel like at home because the owner meets them very, very friendly. This is a lot important.
Now let's go and choose our fish supper. It's just over here. As you can see, Victor's 2 children have been feeding the fish. So they're getting fatter, and look at those. I'm going to have that one. See that one there? That's the one I'm going to have with chips. I understand that we need to get away because something is playing in the background and YouTube doesn't like it. So we're going to go out this way, and we're going to take you to the main road, and we're going to show you a little bit of downtown Cato Paphos. And as I've said, some of the shops, particularly around the restaurant, as you understand, have survived. The ones a bit further out, unfortunately, have not. This is life. Lack of tourism, COVID-19, bit of a punch, and that's what happens. Now, the booth, let's just go over here, because I understand that Ellie loves that restaurant, but she also loves somewhere else. And that somewhere else is a gumbaru of ours. Correct? And his name is Alexander. And he's got a horse, and that horse, so I'm told, is called Stavros. Now, let us walk you into the foyer of the Alexander the Great Hotel. And we'll book you a room so that when you arrive in June, July, you will have the perfect room with the perfect view. LaBouffe, what have you got to say?
Yes, I'm sure. Whenever you will see such a lovely sun and such a lovely sea breeze and such a lovely people who meet in with all the great mood with you, so it means you're going to have a great holiday, no doubt.
Right, come on, Booth. Let's get into that hotel and pretend that we're a couple of tourists. And you never know, we might be just in time for lunch. There you go, Miss Ellie. We are entering, or about to enter, the Alexander the Great Hotel. Miss LaBouffe hasn't danced yet, but she's thinking about it. Are you thinking about dancing?
I was about dancing.
Yeah. I'll follow her in. Go on, LaBouffe. Take the stage. What a beautiful hotel. Look at that. Phew, the sofas are nice, aren't they? Look at that. Wow. Hold on, Miss Ellie. I'm going to have a seat at the booth. I'm going to have a sleep over here. Lovely. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Go on, the booth. Come and have a seat. Wow. Lovely.
Hello.
Absolutely lovely. Right, come on. Let's get to the plage.
Let's get.
I'm sure Miss Ellie likes to go to the swimming pool and then out to the plage because the view is to die for. Go on, the booth. Show us the way. Wow. We understand why you like it, Miss Ellie. We understand. We've been here before. And in fact, when you arrive, jack your bed up a little bit, make a little bit of room, because the booth and me are going to sleep underneath it, and we're going to go over there. I'm going to eat your breakfast, then I'm going to come back and eat your grandmother's breakfast. Look at that. Now, we've got to move a bit faster because, again, something's playing in the background and YouTube doesn't like it. Get to the plage, LaBouffe. Look at that. What a beautiful hotel that it is. Look at that. Wow. Absolutely beautiful. And the sun is beaming down. The summer season has started. Later on in the season, that's where LaBouffe performs. She does the, how do you say it?
Chichot.
Chichotka. Excuse me, I'm dying again. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful hotel, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
It is. It really, really is. And if sea views are your thing, well, it doesn't get any better than that. Is it good? Excellent. That's a happy woman. She thinks it's absolutely spectacular. Now, we're going to get out to the plage, and as they say in American English, we're going to call it a
Rap.
rap. A rape or a rap?
It's good. I didn't say rape.
Yes, she often gets confused with her rapping and her raping.
And not
Anyway.
only these two
Oh.
words.
LaBouffe.
How nice to make such videos for the lovely people. Mr. Paul, you're making me busy. Now, no.
What are you going to say?
I'm going to say to these people, to the lovely Ellie, Miss Ellie, and your grandmother, sweet Caroline, to come and join us anytime. When they're here, we would love to meet them, and we would love to give them a little bit of more attention as we ask for that. Now, be happy, be healthy. We are glad that you are asking us more and more, so we get in the power, and we love you a lot. And please subscribe. Bye.
Lovely. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like, click subscribe, and come back for a little bit more of our madness. But what I was going to say is, look at this view. Hold on. Vroom, vroom, vroom. We've forgotten Nigel, but never mind. Nigel doesn't really mind. Nigel just pays for it. Anyway, Miss Ellie, I'm going to leave you with a view to die for, and then we're going to go back to the secret garden. I'm going to eat your breakfast, and I'm going to say thank you to the boss. And he's going to remember you when you arrive. Don't forget, he told us off camera that you can eat and drink whatever you want. But unfortunately, exactly, your grandparents are going to have to pay for it afterwards. Anyway, thanks for watching.
I'm going to bring my cat to eat the fish in the pool.
Yeah, exactly. We've got 3 cats. It's going to be a big bill. Look at that view. There he is again. He's enjoying the view, isn't he?
I know.
Look at that.
Beauty. It's a beauty. Let me take you to the fish. I know where is a lot of fish in the pool. Yeah, you coming? Good boy. Oh, there you go.
There you go, Miss Ellie. The cat's waiting for you. Matthias is waiting for you. The hotel is waiting for you. But I'm going to eat your breakfast. Thanks for watching. Say bye-bye, LaBouffe.
Bye-bye. And we are waiting for you. Thanks for watching. We love you.
Thank you. Hit the like, click subscribe, and please come back. I will leave you with a spectacular view off the rear of the Alexander the Great Hotel.